Welcome back to Winders Mall Farms. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Case IH AFS Connect Steiger 540. So first of all, this is the package it comes in. Nice picture of one on the back. We've got AFS 540 Steiger and then some stats. I'm a little disappointed because Earl used to put these little cards like this on the back, and I kind of like that, so you could kind of have it and see the stats real easy, because I'm probably just going to throw this away, so I won't get to see the stats. But I guess at the end of the day, really the only thing I really want is a tractor, so whatever they do with the packaging is whatever. I'm not really going to be too worried about that. So let's get this thing out. Alright, so here it is, and my first impressions of this thing is they were so close to something really cool, and they fell short. So, yeah, it's nice, but I guess to really explain, you need to see the 580 here. This is a Prestige. This 540 is your normal toy version. I think we gave like close to $20 for this, and this is like $22 or $23. You're like less than a $5 price difference between these two, and this one just blows this one out of the water. So for $5, I would go this one all day long. Let's get into why. First of all, let's look at the rims and tires. You can see the detail in here with just the black. I mean, that can't cost hardly anything to just put the black paint in the middle there. So that's a big thing that stands out when you're just looking at it. That looks so much more realistic. That looks a little goofy being all chrome. Next thing is, I guess this is what gets me more than anything else, is the stupid goofy mirror mounts, okay? Like, it looks great on this because you can't see that because there's actually a mirror mounted here. I don't know if you've seen our video or not on this tractor. Go check it out. I'll try to put a link in the description for this video for the review, but these come with this mirror in the package and then you clip it on. This package, no mirrors, but they put the mirror mounts. If you really wanted to, you could put the mirror on this tractor. So if I wanted to buy another 580 and put the mirrors, I could clip the mirrors into that and have mirrors on the 540. So I guess it's nice that you have that possibility, but I mean, for people probably aren't going to do that, spend an extra $25 to get mirrors on it when there's other things wrong with this. But I would just have rather them left it like an old, Steiger with no mirror mounts, because that just looks super goofy. So sorry about ranting about that for so long, but it just really bothers me. Another thing, lights aren't even painted. Painted lights all the way around the cab. They paint the back ones, but for some reason they can't paint the side ones. I don't understand that. These rear work lights are not painted, but the tail lights are painted. The rear ends are basically the same. We look on the underside is pretty much the same. They do not paint the steps. The decals are pretty much identical. Obviously, one's a 540, one's a 580, so you're going to have that variation, but the quality and everything's the same. Our interior, we have the red leather seats in here, and our control panel on the side. It's hard to see, but there's a really good detail on that in there. So really good detail. Absolutely no detail in here, just a piece of plastic. And our steering wheel is a different color though. Obviously mirrors, no mirrors. Both sides of the steps aren't painted, where this one was. But yeah, that's about it. But I guess my big problem with this is they're so close in price. Like, you're just spending $3 more to get one of these, and it just blows this one out of the water. They do some things like these lights. Forgot to show you the lights. There's lights painted up here too, and the windshield wipers. They do some of the lights on the cab and then not others. They do these lights, but not those lights that are right next to each other. Like, if you're gonna do one, do the other. If you're not gonna do it, don't do it. I'd rather just see all red than some painted, some not, because that just looks goofy, But anyways, It's basically Ertl being cheap. These are the exact same casting, exact same toy. Nothing is different on these other than that they painted some parts on this one that they didn't paint on that one, and they included the plastic mirrors in the packaging. We had to install these mirrors ourselves, like it comes in the packaging separate. You clip them in. So they just didn't even put them in the packaging for these, but they still put this, I mean, they use the identical casting. And it's a nice casting. I'm not knocking on the casting. I'm just knocking on the fact that this tractor should have been like $12, not $20, for what you get. It is very similar. Here's the 540 quad that we got at the farm show. Obviously, this has got the new casting for Steiger. So if you wanted two different 540s, you got it. But yeah, if you wanted to detail this up, it would be pretty easy, especially if you could buy one of these and rob the parts off of it. That'd be pretty easy. But I mean, 580, 540, more horsepower, obviously. But just, I don't know. If you want it, buy it. My honest opinion, if you're gonna buy one, buy this. Don't waste your money on that. That's just my 2 cents. Unless you really just want a 540. But anyways, go ahead and give our videos a like, and please comment. We read all the comments. If you got a question, ask us a question, or if you got suggestions, give us a suggestion. And thanks for watching. So have a good day.